Okay, so I was in men's group last night, and we were talking about Exodus and when Moses was taking the people across, I think it was the Red Sea, and Pharaoh, which had the people in slavery, was tripping. And what was absolutely incredible was during the story, I lost, like, honestly, I couldn't even pay attention to it because I couldn't understand it. I guess it might have been the translation. I don't know. But when I heard a specific part, this guy asked, wait a minute, something doesn't make sense to me. In verse 14, chapter 14, verse whatever, it said, and God strengthened Pharaoh's resolve. And then I started paying attention more. That doesn't make sense to me. Because it didn't make sense to him that because Pharaoh had his people in slavery, God still strengthened Pharaoh's resolve to keep pressing. So Pharaoh was the enemy to the people who were loved by God, And so why would God strengthen Pharaoh's resolve instead of strengthening the resolve of the people that were being taken across, I think, the Red Sea? Doesn't make sense to me. But then he says, sometimes God strengthens the resolve of our enemy to make the battle that much greater as a victory for us and for him, for ultimately to bring him glory. And I don't know about you, but I know there's situations in life where your enemy might be the job that you're in. It might be your coworker. It might be the money's not coming in, bills not getting paid, or cancer, or whatever. The enemy being the situation doesn't seem like it's letting off because it's not giving you enough breathing room to recoup and regain your strength, like in Isaiah 40. Grows soaring wings like eagles, or grow tired and go weary. I don't remember the exact I'm not even saying I don't even remember the verse. I can't even remember the exact words of it. But God, like, being there and strengthening the resolve of the enemy of that particular situation, and knowing that you're not going to pass out. You're going to take another step. You're going to take another breath, like in Isaiah 40. I know in that end, that's where that comes in. But isn't that like really, that's fascinating, cool, confusing at the same time, and like, boom, like a little brain ninja. But also, a friend of mine, ironically, him and I were talking about last night about a specific issue that he was dealing with. And we went back and forth, and we were telling each other stories. And he says to me this morning something like so profound. He says, when you are a kid and you get cut, your body forgives itself, forgives you for being clumsy, and it heals it up. And that cut is sewed up and it's healed, but a scar is left in its place. And it's to be a reminder to not be as clumsy next time. So how many scars do you have on your heart? I have a lot. I'm not going to lie. That's what makes me, like, as caring as I am about you guys. And that's as caring as I am about living. I'm scarred up. I'm beat up. So how many scars do you feel that's on your heart right now? And can you use those scars to be a testament of God's presence in your life, or your resolve of being able to fight the enemy of your joy? Just wondering, just throwing out some truthness to you. Anyway, wanted to share that with you guys. I was confused, I was enlightened, I was encouraged, then I was more confused again, and here I'm making a video, and everything's just kind of like falling in place, like how it does. All right, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.